This season, we have high expectations. Our goals are always the same, which is, to play as hard as we can every week. We're trying to get the kids to come together as a group. And really, if we can get out of the gates pretty fast, I think we have a chance to have a successful season. And, we measure success really not just by wins and losses, but by how much we come along from year to year in terms of getting our guys to play at a little bit higher level. Yeah, so key returners, I think up front, it starts up front on the offensive line. We return Mark Opoliski, Ryan Ignatovic, Matt Lavinka, Lou Muller, and we get Matt Pisarcik back. So we'll have 5 guys with at least 10 games of playing experience in the offensive line. So that'll be a big key to our success offensively. When you take a look at our quarterback that gets behind the O-line, we have 2 guys coming back who both have experience from a year ago, and Matt McGarity and Zach Bradley, and they're competing as hard as they can. Both of them want to be our starter, and it's a good battle during camp. And then in the backfield, Talib Gerald is back. Talib had a great first year for us. Behind him is Logan Lewis, David Shellhammer, Taylor Collison. So we have some depth there. We're really excited about those guys. They're very explosive and can run. One area that we've really taken a huge step forward, I think, is at the fullback spot in front of those guys. A.J. Colin, who will be a senior, and Dan Reardon came over from defense, and both of them are physical kids. Have been having excellent camps. And, and they can interchange with our tight ends a little bit as well with Anthony Castaneda and Craig Hamilton. So we have some depth there as well. So, they always say that the success of your team relies on the backbone of your offense, which is your tight ends and your fullbacks. And we have a group that we're real confident in. And then out on the edge is really where we have to replace one of the all-time greats here in Jordan Zachary, who was a phenomenal player, and so was Paul McGann, and those guys have left. Nick Porcelli's left. So really we'll have some guys that will have to step up and make up for a lot of catches and a lot of yards. We're looking at Andrew DiStefano, Bobby Keys, Andrew Hurd, Josh Young. There's a good group of guys, Dylan Aldifer, Stephen DeLosa. The list goes on. So we're looking forward to watching those guys compete and see how it plays out down the stretch here a little bit. But offensively, we feel really good where we're at. As long as we stay healthy, which is a key to any season, we feel we got a good chance. Defensively, again, we'll start up front. We return a great nucleus of guys up front. We feel we have, at least 8 guys that can contribute. There's a couple good freshmen in there, but it'll really start inside with our inside 4, which is John Cox, A.J. Koikoi, Sean Triandis, Mike Sullivan. And those 4 guys are just heart and soul, hard-working guys, the blue-collar guys that take all the dirty work. And then out on the edge, we return John Najee. We moved Tyler Petrie to defensive end. We returned Max Havlish. So those 3 guys out there have been having excellent camps, and we're really excited about that. Well, when you go to the second level at linebacker, I think you're going to see Stephen Elf returns. Steve Elf has been a solid player for us as a sophomore. We think he's gotten better. He's gotten stronger and faster. Luke Focus is outside at the Sam. The other inside linebacker spot is interesting because we got 2 freshmen right now who have really stepped up and have been showing they can play at a high level. Bobby McDevitt and Dylan Jones right now are competing for that last spot inside. So, and then we have Nate English behind Stephen Elf in there. So we have 4 guys in there that you'll see playing for us a lot inside linebacker. And then the secondary, we have 3 safeties right now that are competing at a very high level. That would be Brendan Daly and Vince Moffitt, who both started games for us last year. And then Ryan Fulner's back after a year off, and we're real excited about what Ryan's doing. So it just gives us a lot of depth there with 3 guys. And then at corner, Trey Henderson is back. Trey's played for 2 years for us. We have a transfer, Ben Oken, who is doing an outstanding job. And then we have Jeff and Timmy Leone, who are battling like crazy because they want playing time. And so we have 4 guys there that are really battling, and it's been a lot of fun to watch them. So, again, I think one of the things we've done over time here is we've done a good job at building some depth in a lot of areas where we can have more than just a set of starters playing for us. So hopefully we'll be playing a lot of guys, and hopefully that'll carry over as well onto our special teams units. Our kickers, we have Cody Hubbs is our punter, back from a year ago, so he's done it for the last 2 years. and we're expecting big things out of him. Billy Zwickarowski kicked for us last year as well, so he'll be handling, all the PAT and field goal duties. And those two guys are actually battling to see who's going to be the kickoff guy. So great kids, working hard, and we're expecting big things out of both of those guys. And so we've been here a week. The kids have been working hard. For them, it probably feels like they've been here for 5 weeks. So we're into our first day of double sessions yesterday, and the kids came back in phenomenal shape. I mean, we're as big and as strong as we've been since I've been here. We're looking forward to the rest of camp, which is going to come real fast because we only have a couple more days until we scrimmage, and then we're into game week. So camp has been short, but it's been high intensity. Guys are flying around. It's been great coaching them because guys are picking up on things real fast. And again, from a year ago, we didn't lose a ton of guys off of that team. So we're bringing back a little bit more experienced team, which has enabled us to throw the whole offense and defense at these guys fast so that we can get going and get a step up for week one. Yeah, looking for key matchups in our schedule. I think it just starts with the beginning. I mean, you look at the front 3 games. We start up at Lebanon Valley College. We're kicking off the college football season up there on a Thursday night, which will be a great experience for our kids, and it'll be real exciting. And then when we get done playing our non-conference, we jump right out of the gate with Muhlenberg and Ursinus, who were picked numbers 2 and 3 in the conference. So it doesn't get any easier for us. So coming out of those first 3, I think those are 3 key matchups for us right away, coming out of the gate strong. And then you always have your traditional rivalries. We got to go and win the wagon back from Dickinson. That'll be an important game for us. And even at the end of the year, playing number 1 favorite Johns Hopkins, we always look forward to doing that. And then playing Gettysburg for a trophy as well. So those are just some key games along the way, and we're looking forward to it. And it's a lot of parity in this league. It's going to be a lot of fun.